I had everything. Everything. I had everything set. Everything. I did everything the right way. And I forgot to unmute myself. Okay. This is the way the evening is gone. Let me just go ahead and jump right in. The arcade has been updated with new apps, new games that have been created over the past few days, including Flappament. You can either drag an STL file onto the browser window or play with a calibration cube. And this was all vibe coded basically in a day. A Flappy Bird clone that if you're into 3D printing, you'll really enjoy. This is all CSS and JavaScript. No graphics. I mean, no actual like PNGs or JPEGs or what have you. But anyway, that's MakerDeck Flappament instead of filament. It's a 3D printer joke. That's one. Glitch Trish should also be working, at least on the desktop. Mobile definitely needs a little bit of help, but this is Tetris. But as you can see, it's glitchy, intentionally glitchy. And what will happen throughout gameplay is things get shuffled around. The board flips. Did you see it? See how it basically mirrored itself, throwing the user off? So it's not exactly as straightforward as the typical Tetris game might be. Mobile is not working. There's a few bugs that we need to squish with it, and I haven't done it yet. Oh, look at that! It inverted. Oh, let's see here. We'll do it there. Oh man, this is a challenge. You can play it right now over in the arcade. Head over there, arcade.perillo.com, or if you will, the perillo.com/arcade. Anyway, so that is Glitchtris. Fun. And then the other one that was just uploaded was Vector Fury. And this one's kind of fun. I don't know if I say it's Fury, but the object of the game is you collect certain objects and avoid other objects. And you may be looking at it saying, "Oh, Chris, this is simple." No. Go ahead. You try playing it right now and tell me how simple it is. You can use a touchscreen. This one should work well with the touchscreen, or with the mouse, certainly. So you obviously collect the green cubes, the stars, and diamonds. Stars basically create like a gravity well with your character, so it pulls in all the things that get you points. And so you want the green squares and the yellow diamonds to score points. Avoid those red circles. You also may want to avoid the hexagons, but the hexagon, here, let me go ahead and capture a hexagon to show you what it does. The hexagon basically does the opposite of what a yellow star does. So a hexagon will repel all the things that give you points. And so that may help, with a cluttered screen, but this is there's nothing to shoot. It's very, very simple. You obviously want that white star. The white star is the best. The white star is the most awesome. It just sucks everything into you. And I may add more dynamics to this game, or it may stay simple, quite honestly, because this is the kind of game that, you can pick up, put down. It's a lot of fun, reminiscent of something kind of like Geometry Wars, but not quite. Look at this. You can't move your mouse too fast with Vector Fury. Vector Fury. So anyway, we've got quite a few things there on the arcade for everyone to fiddle around with. Also a teaser here. This is the thing that I got to clean up on mobile. There are a few other bugs that are happening in the code itself, but first I need to change something here. Hey, Tech Jeeper, thank you. Oh, what are you doing? I'm not gonna play Skyrim. No. Pixel, thanks for hanging out all week. Wait, what is that? I can't easily get to that link, Tech Jeeper, in StreamYard. StreamYard doesn't let me click through. But while I get that going, because I have to clean up the arcade page. But I've got a prompt ready for something that I want to do. Don't know how well this is going to work. I want to build a web app that's 3D, like a grass simulator, because people tell you to touch grass. So it's nothing but blades of grass. That's it. And interactive. It's nothing but blades of grass. Okay. So we're going to vibe code that. That's the next thing that's going to go in the arcade. So if anybody says touch grass, I say I will. Okay. We want play on category to match with the ID play the game on category to match with the ID game, the work on category to match with the ID work. So IDs need to be in parity with the category. Game, work, play, work. Okay, so theoretically, that'll fix the bug. Also, well, I'll come back to that in a second. First, I want to fix this problem. It's a slight issue, but nothing that we can't address. Here we go. We're fleshing out touch grass. Built with WebGL using 2JS. Okay, grass geometry. This is gonna be fun. I gave it canvas, so theoretically, that's gonna get going. Let's put that over here. We're vibe coding two things at the same time. Oh, thank you for the Discord link, TechJeeper. What is it? What is it? Do I dare look, TechJeeper? Do I pull it up on the screen? I'm gonna pull it up on the screen. This is great. The Chris Perillo simulator. Master the tech entrepreneur's path. Look at that. Look at that. This is great. This is great. Oh, man, this is kind of fun. This needs to be a game. There we go. Oh, look at this. These are all the things I did for the day. I see. Look at this. That's hilarious. You know, actually, this is one of the better interfaces I've seen in Claude. To tell you the truth. Chris Perillo simulator. Here we go. Grass simulation is building. There we go. Came on, play on, work on. There we go. So it's going to fix this. Theoretically. It was really giving me problems before. What else could we do with that Chris Perillo simulator? That would be fun. TechJeeper. Since you made it, what can we do that's like I see I'm building a schedule or things that are happening. Hang on, I gotta meditate on Dagobah to restore the force. Hang on, begin new Jedi. Wait, what am I do? What's the object? Print failed at 87%. You have no idea. I'm still having problems with that bamboo. The X1 carbon. Oh. Hang on. We got an error message here. Orbit controls. It's been doing that for me too. The orbit controls, and maybe I want better mouse control. Orbit controls just doesn't seem to work the way I want it to. I also should have defined. I also should have said that with this, I want an overhead view. Okay, I'm gonna do something dangerous because this is what I love doing. Living on the edge. I want to tell Glitch because it was not working. That this is not working at all on mobile. The gameplay area doesn't show, and the down swipe keeps down swiping until the just swiping once. Okay, we're gonna edit Glitch for mobile. Because I caught that error. This is still building. So let's go ahead and close that. Oh, no, it isn't. It hasn't built yet. Gloating grass. What's our console? Fix error. Sometimes this is what happens. You run into problems. Oh, nice, TechJeeper. Tell it to make the UI modern. I'll have to remember that. Well, I hope y'all are having fun with the stuff that is working. And the desktop works really, really well. Like, I'll say that. The stuff on the desktop works well. But we're fixing the category stuff. That's fixed. That's getting fixed. Made some changes. Okay. I just want to start seeing it. I want to see it so I can give it feedback. Ooh, there we go. Did that. Let's see here. Game on. Okay, game on worked. Work on, yep. I need to work on more work apps. I need to work on more boring apps. I'm having too much fun. We got to fix this other console error because I was trying to clean up doing something with RSS in this and it didn't really work. There we go. Oh my god, that's horrible. This is horrible. This is everything looks flat. These aren't individual blades of grass. I want a constant overhead view. Each blade of grass needs to move on its own. All right, maybe we're running into that. That may be a limitation here. See if we can fix the other thing. Okay. Is there another? I wonder if. Oh, should I go into Claude? I've already like basically stopped paying for Claude. I'll say that. I'm not gonna pay for it. I wasn't impressed with everything. So we'll go over to Claude. We'll try Claude. Why not? Nothing but an overhead view. Individual blades of grass. 3D. Immersive. Okay. Well, there we go. We'll narrow it down to 3JS. Okay, we're gonna do we're gonna do a touch grass simulator. We're gonna try. What other one could I try? What other one? DeepSeek, I guess, updated its model. DeepSeek chat. Okay. Have they updated it here already? Is it available for everybody? The new model? We can try. I can also try Manus again, even though it always like times out on me and stuff. High effort. I want to make code. What? It logged me out? I guess I haven't used it in like, days. Well, that sucks. Okay, so we'll try those two. I want to try to get to something that I can see in the browser. Ooh, did it time out? This is what happens. Look, it just stops. Google Gemini just stops. So it changed the categories, but it didn't fix the error. And then it stopped. It timed out. It's done. And then it rolls back to its previous one. Okay, so I'm going to copy the code out, get it onto the website where y'all can see it. And then we'll continue fixing bugs as we are prone to do. View edit. So theoretically, game on should now work, and we'll still have to come back to getting that bug fixed. So hang on. Whoa. And then it removed the randomization too. Nope. Still that doesn't work. Okay. No, I don't want. Okay, that works. At least part of it works. All right, this is closer to what I want. Closer. The grass needs to be far more dense and realistic. Grass density. This isn't bad. It's a little weird. It's a little draggy. App should work on desktop and mobile. Single page web app, HTML, CSS, JS. Grass should be thick with dirt under, but sliders for people to change. Take a stab at whether differences largely. Don't worry about weather. Don't worry about weather. Think about what people might want to interact with. I'm not going to do too much thinking on this. Okay, so DeepSeek is still going. I don't know if this is the new DeepSeek model, though. I'm going to close that for now. The grass always needs to be in full view. No way to not see grass on the screen. Under the grass should be brown dirt. Constantly. So camera zoom. Don't worry about camera zoom. We don't want them to necessarily play with that. But that touching it is just, it's not exactly. We don't need the circle on the screen. What else? Grass density. Always keep the grass. Well, do we want to change it? Yeah. Keep increasing grass density. Okay, let's try that. It's just a little sluggish when I move the mouse cursor. Now, what do we have here? So it fixed one thing. Okay. Cabinets should always be randomized upon load. Because now they're static again. Mobile, YouTube, and Twitch button text isn't working well since it shoots off the buttons. Same with the on smartphone screens. Okay, let's worry about those two things, then we'll worry about fixing it. Ooh, okay, this is much better. This is much better. There's wind speed, grass density. Oh my God. Look, okay. Look at how this is Claude. This just shows you the differences right here. Hey, Ikafar, good to see you. This is what it is. This is what it is on Claude. And I'm like, okay, it's workable. And then you go over to Gemini and it's like, oh my God. Wind strength, blade strength. blade length. Wow. Okay, this is... Let's see here if we can... Blade length 150. Default to blade length 150 or 1.50. Default to grass density of 100K. Look at this. Oh my God. Under all the grass is brown dirt. Look, you can watch grass grow. Isn't that crazy? Can we give each grass blade a tip rather than a flat top? This is workable. $130, $150. What else might we want to give the user a chance to change light position, emulating sun position in a lighter? Okay. What else might we want to add here? I'm giving up on Claude. I'm done with Claude. Claude's not even... Jabberwocky, Clappament. Okay, there's that. Okay, so I like that. We're gonna go to the code, copy the contents. I like this. I gotta change one more thing in it too, but I'm updating the arcade website to work more like I want it to work right now. But I've got to fix this error. It keeps running into an error. I think it's because of everything that I introduced. So I'm going to have to undo everything. Okay, so what else? So sunlight, light direction. Maybe rain slider, which puts pretend droplets, realistic droplets on the screen with the proper lighting refraction, as though they were looking through glasses. Turning rain off turns that effect off on a slider from that starts at 0 off and can be a downpour. Okay, there we go. We're making things more complex, but that's the idea. All right, so theoretically, Glitchtris is in a better state. Let me go ahead and update Glitchtris. If you want to try Glitchtris on your mobile device now, it should be better. I don't know if I have time to test it right now, but I'm going to assume that it's going to be okay. We're going to close that out. This should be working better now. Yep, everything refreshes. Play on, game on, perfect. Work on all. There we go. Okay, great. that is working, at least for the time being. Now, back to this. This thing is still having a problem. I still don't have this working the way that I want it to be working, but okay. Original ID, create one, and prod. I want Kriya to be play, prod to be work, and the code updated throughout. Okay. Did that work? Did you? Did you change it? Did it change this? I don't know if it did. So I'm going to start it from scratch. Oop. Welcome to vibe coding. We'll get back to the other stuff soon. See if it actually did fix it. There we go. Woo! Look at that. Light Z, no. I think you misunderstood what I wanted to do with the rain as well as the light. For light, all we need is a sun positioned slider where changing it changes the light source that is above the grass from left sunrise to right sunset. It is not a sharp light, but a dull light. Okay. We're emulating the sun. Grass settings should be centered and touch and called touch grass. There should be a down arrow when the settings are open so that you can close it and see all the grass without much, and then without the options in the way, even more transparent for further immersiveness. Okay, what else? Did wind strength, density. There we go. I feel good about this touch grass, apart from the rain. Let me go for the rain. For the rain, what else are we gonna say here? What else can we say? For the rain, we want those droplets to be more pronounced. Right now, they look more like faded snowflakes. And we're not getting any light refraction in them like in real water droplets when they hit glass. That's the effect we're going for. You might want to research. Okay, there we go. I am liking how this is going. That is definitely a win. And is this working? Did that work? See, that's the beauty of coding 3 things at once, because then you set it in motion and then come back to it. Yes, that worked. Great. And there's no JavaScript error. Oh my God. Oh my God. I think I fixed it. And I think we're gonna get the Touch Grass Simulator live on the arcade before the stream is done. That's crazy good. Oh, how's DeepSeek doing here? Simply open the HTML file. Well, how are we doing over here on DeepSeek? This is DeepSeek. Oh, I see. Blade density, blade length, breeze, wind strength, zoom level, meadow, stormy. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad, but okay, I can kill that. Let me make sure. Play on, game on. Arcade should be working for you well on the desktop. Let's see how it looks on mobile. Oh my God, so much better. So much better on mobile. Yep. Okay, it's working so much better on mobile. I'm so glad we fixed it. So the arcade is working well. Now back to grass. Nah, we're gonna kill the rain. Remove the rain feature entirely. Well, what do you think? I don't know, man. Sun position, afternoon, noon. The sunlight should be a bit more intense than it is now. Bright than it is now. What do you think about that rain? I don't know. I want to brighten it up a bit. I like that the user can zoom in and out, but I want the patch of grass to go on infinitely. See any of the back. I don't want to see any of the background. Okay, so there's the water. Yeah, I don't like the rain implementation. Let's just get rid of it if you don't know how to create realistic raindrops falling on a screen with random trails and sizes and shapes. Okay. Can we retheme the options panel, it's a bit dark by default. Perhaps a green hue. Okay. This is the default here. If we can't go infinite due to resources, limit the tilt so that we never see the background, but that people can still zoom in any given viewport. Okay, sun position. Okay, wind strength. Let's do this. We're nuking that. We're changing the sunlight. Could we start the zoom a little further away by default? I'm not sure what it is now. Okay, it says touch grass. Ooh, what? I can see the touch grass settings quickly pop up on the screen before the page finishes loading. Best to keep that hidden until the page has loaded so that collapsed menu. Touch grass. When cascading the menu out, the words touch grass should not move, nor should the arrow should stay in place but be inverted. Just adding different things here. We're getting rid of rain. What else might we need to add? More, it looks like, what are you talking about? Dude, that is grass. That does not look like fur. And you can touch it. Look at that. You can always reset. See, we're touching grass. We're touching grass. All right, let's try this set of changes. See what happens. I'm not worried about this now. Oh, how'd Manus do? Okay. Sure. I don't even know what it's going to... Okay, DeepSeek's out. We'll see how Manus does. Y'all are seeing exactly why I keep going back to Google Gemini. Okay, I see camera position Y equals 18, so now I know. I don't want to see the horizon. Scene fog has been tweaked to obscure the edges. Rain feature removed. Thank you. This is all about, to me, it's about product management. That's what this is. Just learning how to make it the way that you want to make it. And y'all be able, I can put this online right now. I can put what I got right now. Call it touch grass. Give me a second. Let me do this. Touch grass. Y'all can play with it. Tell me what you want in it. Ah! You left comments in the code. Wait, oh, is there a console bug? No, okay. Let's not do a loading grass text. Default background should be it's just, I'm seeing a lot of flashing. Dirt. I just see a lot of flashing stuff quickly before all the grass loads, and it's jarring. What else do I need to see? Let's theme the scroll bar to be grass color, as well as an immersive other window Chrome if possible. Get these bugs fixed. And this is why, you know, let's see here. While we're waiting for that to go, I'm going to play a little Vector Fury. Woo! Ah. I was kind of curious. I know that Pixel added, he iterated this game and added a shooting feature. I was trying to keep it easy, you know, very, very simple. So like anything that I add, you know, I want to change the gameplay dynamic without making it too complex. Something that people can just pick up and put down without stressing. It's a perfect kind of game for me, right? Like I don't stress out about it. And it's fun, and it's a little addictive. Kind of like the Flappy Bird clone. Which, let me tell you, you want to know how many builds I had to do to get that to work? Woo. Oh, come on, where's a white? I need a white star. I know what I wanted to add to this game. Oh, crap, there's a white star. What I wanted to add to this game was a... that you get lives, but each time you get hit by a red each time you get hit by a red circle, your avatar gets bigger, up to 10 times. Your player avatar. So you don't actually die, you don't game over, your avatar gets bigger and bigger and bigger. That's what I want to do. So let's go ahead and download that. We have Vector Fury. Downloading that. Did it create? Okay. I guess I have to download it. I want to try to get it in one file, but it's okay. I can do that later. Touchgrass. This is Manus. That was Manus. No. There we go, touch grass. There we go. No, I can still tilt. I don't see the menu when I go to open it. I still see a lot of colors flashing when I refresh or open the page. The background should not be a cyan. It's a good default, though. It's a good default grass. That looks realistic. And I can still tilt this thing too far. I never want to have the ability to see the horizon. So maybe the patch needs to be bigger, or it fades into what seems to be an infinite grass patch. It should be a dirt brown. That's this texture. That's the same texture, rough texture of the dirt under the grass. Okay, Vector Fury. Let's go ahead and edit that. Need to change the game mechanic such that you don't die after first, that you are given 10 chances lives, but each time you hit a red circle, your player character avatar grows by a few pixels, making it more difficult to continually survive. Wait, by a couple pixels, continue to survive. Okay, there we go. That's the thing I wanted to change for that. Oh God, did it? You seem to have changed the defaults. Moreover, there's still a ton of flashing that happens before the grass loads. Moreover, I still can't open the options menu. This is where I'm going to roll back. Because I don't like the fight. Hopefully I can get back to where I was. With Gemini, it's generally not an issue to be able to roll back, but we'll get it there. It just takes time. All right. Getting back to this. Live system, player growth, game over. New display element be added to show the current number of lives. Okay. We'll see if this actually works. Keeping fingers crossed, because it's not as, is it just me? This is not as dense as it was. That's what she said. Just do what I do. Tell if you can't fix this, I will lose my shots. I have not gone that far, Tech Jeeper. Come on, give me credit since the last time we talked. I've launched the arcade, right? Nope. This is nothing is. This is great. I still can't open the menu. So I can't adjust other settings. The issue is the grass does not seem to be as thick with defaults as it was before. Keep adjusting camera angle limits. You're almost there. With this, maybe we have to start at a different default angle. All right, here we go. Vector Fury. Okay, I grew. Let's do by 2 pixels. Great, but let's make the growth by 2 pixels instead. And just red circle description on start screen should be lose life, grow, avoid. Avoid should just be lose. Avoid. Avoid. Repel. 10 points, 50 points. Attract, repel, lose. Or what's another word? Not just lose, but diminish, dwindle. Okay, got that. That's great. There we go. Density. Okay, let's make the default density 145K. Let's make a default angle rather than let's make a default overhead. Let's increase the intensity of touching the grass. It barely registers right now. And make that another slider. As the menu cascades down, it tries to create a scroll, an unnecessary scroll bar that makes the design weird. The top margin of the setting should be the same. Wait, the bottom margin of the settings panel seems to have more padding than it should. The top has proper padding. No need to have the label grass settings or environment. Change the gray sliders to a darker green color. Allow user to have up to 300k grass density. We'll see. Lowest set to 50k. Sun position midday. Let blade length be intermittent, not all or nothing. The length setting is just a maximum length for blades, with everything in between that and .70. Blade length should, lowest setting should be 0.70. A lot of changes, but I'm going for a good experience, people. I know what I want with my touch grass. Hey, no more. Oh, how are we doing with Vector Fury? Oh, I didn't change it. Vector Fury lives? That's a weird way of putting it. The extensive list. The touch intensity slider has been added. Menu, scroll bar, and padding. Okay. Remove sublabels, labels, grass density range, intermittent blade length. Okay. I'm feeling really good about this. I mean, it's just kind of stupid. Like, why not? People told me to touch grass, so I created a simulator. No, crap. Oh, crap. What did they call it? Scroll bar still appears when menu cascades out. Now there's not equal padding at all on the bottom of the settings panel compared to the top. Touch intensity slider should impact the area that can be touched. Smaller to larger. Camera control is still too loose. We're getting there. Touch area. Okay, great. How are we doing with the game? Vector Fury. I gotta die. Okay, yeah, I definitely got bigger. I should play the game like I normally would, right? Just to... Ooh. Oh crap, I did hit a circle. Oosh. Ah! 3 pixels. Okay. Okay, we need to increase by 5 pixels with every red circle touch. I want to make it a big challenge. Did it do anything? This is where it's starting to not listen. Touch area should go all the way up to 5 and default to 3. Render as well. I should never be able to tilt to see the sky in my viewport. Okay, getting there. Let's see how 5 does it. This is a 5 growth. Oh yeah, that was a big jump. That's what I want. Like a big, like, oops. Like, oh no. And you know, you're thinking, oh, Chris, this is easy. Oh crap, I did it again. Ah. 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 Oh. Oh. Ah. Ah. Yeah, that was much better. That was much better. Okay. We're going to upload that one. That's a much better game. There we go. Vector Fury is getting updated on the arcade now. And it's been updated. Okay, fix that. Oh, Christ, Jesus. Why does it keep... It's not listening to me. I swear to God. Still need to adjust horizon sky visibility. Max blade length default to 3, go up to 5. Density default to 300K up to 500K. Wait, what's touch area default? Touch area up to 6.0. I am able to click and drag my mouse up and can see brown out there. It should stop at the edge of the grass patch. Oh, did you notice the grid, how it animates? I added that today. Like random shooting lines. Isn't that kind of fun? I mean, why not? 300, 500K grass. Oh, man. I don't know what to say, man. The increased default density will also make it virtually impossible to see the sky, severely limiting upward tilt. Okay. Keep limiting the upward tilt. But not the zoom. till reaching the edge of the grass patch. I'm pushing it. I'm definitely pushing it. The holodeck? I don't think I'm going to do a holodeck. I'm going to stick with grass simulation. So I can delete that. I hate introducing bugs, but I love fixing them. Does that make sense? Okay, here we go. Oh, perfect. Yes. Oh my God, we've got it. This is it. This is it. Touch grass, max blade length. Touch area. This is it. I think we've got it. Okay, I'm happy. Let me let you play with it. Wait, hang on. We need to screenshot. Touch grass. Touch grass. Oh my God, this is perfect. Okay, so we have it. Touch grass HTML. Oh my God, this is perfect. So we can decrease the density, increase the density, max length. Oh my God. Sun position. God, this is great. Oh my God. It's not just a silly grass game. It's if people tell you to touch grass, you can send them this link. Look, I'm touching grass. Oh my God. Is there anything else that we might need to add? Because this is too funny. Oh my God, look at the shading and look at it's just so. This is perfect. Okay. So I almost want to open a separate window because this is perfect. Okay, perfect. Now add a Chris Pirillo link at the bottom of the menu. Wait, hang on. Okay, there is no scroll bar, so there's no color on the Chrome, but look, it limited what I wanted. That links to bio. Oh wow. Yeah, I think this is everything I want. This is everything that anybody might want in a touch grass simulator. You don't think? This is just great. Okay. And make sure that when I click the arrow in the settings panel, it's not then a box selected text appears around it. What other finishing touches? Because this is it. Like, I'm happy. I'm very happy. This is everything I wanted. This is it. This is everything I had imagined. In an hour and a half, we built a touch grass simulator. This is going to go on. LinkedIn is going to love this. Let's eliminate the horizontal rules in the settings menu. I'm feeling we can do that. Centered. What else do we need? Because I have this is where you can find all my social medias. Right? Contact, hire me, about me. You know, all my social medias are right here. What else, everybody? I mean, I'm feeling this. I don't know if there's much else I want to add. It nailed the horizon. It nailed the shading. It nailed the options. It nailed the default angle. Does this work on mobile? Crap, let's find out. I haven't tried mobile yet. And none of y'all are telling me if it works on mobile. Touch. Oops. Pardon me. Grass. HTML. .html. Touch grass. Yep, it works. It works on mobile. Look at that. Touch grass, the options, everything. Zooming in, changing the density. I'm your density. Max blade length. Touch area. Wow, it works! It works! Don't you love it when things just work? Touch grass. Google it. If you don't believe me, it's a thing that people say. They say, touch grass. Fine, I'm touching grass. I'm posting this to the subreddit too. Okay, we need to also add SEO tags. We also need to add SEO tags, LD, JSON, etc. without changing anything. This will live on Perillo.com, arcade, touch, grass, HTML, and the image will be at PNG, arcade, images, touch grass. Okay, there we go. Final touches. Theoretically, if it screws it up, I have a perfectly working copy here. You write code now in a lawn chair. Oh, nice. Very smart, Rich. I'm in my pajama bottoms. And look at this. I am touching grass. It's the sun position. People, it's stupid funny. This is something that I should post on Hacker News. Honestly. People told me to touch grass, so I built a simulator. I know what works, man. I don't need that extra Gemini there. Centered link added. Button focus style. No, I don't want that. That's what I said, just the opposite. Oh, crap. I am going to have to undo that, but it's okay. I'll just touch grass. This is what I wanted to do. The Flappy Bird game is up. Glitch was fixed on mobile. Vector Fury got a few adjustments. And then where is it? Yeah, Flappy Bird. Like I said, you can drag your own STL in here. So I can drag this STL in here, a Star Destroyer model, and then Flappy Bird it. This is on the arcade right now. Or you can use the default calibration cube. Come on, dude. Any model, any STL, even if you're not into 3D printing. So there's one other I guess not app, mini web app, stupid app that I want to make. I want to make it so that you can load an STL file and then blow it up with dynamite or something. I think that'd be kind of fun. Oh. Flappy. You know how long it took me to get this looking just the way I wanted? Do you want to know how long? It took me so long to get those nozzles right. So long. And ultimately, and I think Pixel was around, I had to stop my original game generation, and I had to basically tell it, this is what I did. explain to me exactly what it is that you're building, all the details, etc. You know, what things are supposed to look like, how things are supposed to work, etc. And basically had it create a description for this game. And then I took that description and then loaded it into a different chat session for Gemini. And so effectively, this is a second gen. And then I kept refining the nozzles were not looking right. They weren't looking perfect. The threading wasn't working well at all. I mean, there were a lot of bugs that I ran into. But for the most part, I was able to get it to work. So now I've got a 3D, a 3D. Okay, now the gaps should be closing with the nozzles. I have not made it this far. I've not played this far in this game on the mobile or desktop. Usually I die by now. But it's a nice mindless game. Doo-doo. And even if you're not in a 3D printer, you can download an STL file and load it, or just use the default calibration cube, which is kind of not an inside joke necessarily, but anyway, it's a fun, stupid thing. But the idea is that it teases people off to Maker Deck. Okay, hang on. How are we doing over here? Touch grass. Chris Perillo. That loads. What else did I tell it to fix? Oh, SEO. Okay. Let me... no. You already have the ability to see it, but let me... okay, I can delete Vector Fury now. Let me just... because I've got a good working copy, so I'm going to put this into another copy here. Because I don't want to overwrite a good working copy. Okay. That's that one. Okay, so let me go that one and then that one. They should look exactly the same. They do. Minus this one and this one. Okay, so Chris Perillo. Yeah, and it took out the HRs, which is fine. I got to fix that other thing, but... keep the arrow equidistant to the touch grass text when it cascades down. When the menu cascades down. And try and keep the touch grass text in the same exact position when the menu opens. Okay, so I'm doing that. Chris Perillo gets credit. Change it to Chris Pyrillo. I guess I had a typo. But we got our SEO, meta properties, Twitter. Could there be better keywords used in the SEO? It's not that big of a document, right? It's only 600 some odd lines. But it does work. Okay, so that's that. That's that. I didn't want the text to be selectable. I don't want any text to be selectable. Okay. Doing some adjustments there. How much does my AI course cover this type of stuff? Joseph, it doesn't cover a lot of this stuff at all. This is me just jumping in. What my AI playbook basically helps people do is start day by day, just figuring out the basics of each tool and how to contextualize each tool. So it's less about doing things like this, which you can watch me do. Everything that I'm doing here, you could do. Everything that I'm doing. Nothing that I'm doing is terribly technical. It's just thinking like a product manager. It's thinking, what is the product that I want to create, right? So like, for example, the Star Wars crawl. I wanted to create a Star Wars crawl that worked well, that did all these things. I don't know what text I've got. What text do I have that I can copy? Let's do this. We'll just copy this text. I just knew what I wanted. And I basically kept massaging this until it gave me exactly what I wanted. Like precisely what I wanted. And even though I'm not thrilled with every aspect of it, it worked well. So I was able to create this simply by using just natural language. Like, here's what I need to do. You got to do this. Then you got to do this. Then you got to do this. Actually, this isn't right. Adjust that. Adjust this. Everything you're seeing me do tonight, there is nothing that any one of you could not have done. It doesn't come down to a technical hurdle. When you've got the right tool in your hand, something like Google Gemini, like it makes it so easy. Okay, there we go. That's much better. Better keywords. The arrow seems to be further away from touch grass when the menu is cascaded out versus collapsed. The padding of the collapsed touch grass seems to be different than the open menu for it. I'm looking to make that cascading out much more seamless. Okay, so wait. Let's eliminate, remove the horizontal rules between all sliders. Well, I don't think we need to. It looks fine. Let's just focus on this. It's very subtle. We're just going for details, dude. Right here. Joseph, are you telling? I mean, this is everything you see right here. Everything that I've done. Oh, that's to continue next episode. Everything I've done on this site. I had a friend who's also a client now, who's hiring me for some hosting work, like video hosting, like interviews and webinar kind of things. And in the time that I last talked to her last month, and now, this was created. The arcade, the webs, everything here, every single thing you see here was created. And tonight, we're going to be adding another one. We're going to be adding another play on feature. We're going to be adding the touch grass simulator. I feel I've got a good start with a lot of the games. I need to think through more productivity tools, like work on, like, these are things that, you know, the textulator, which transmogrifies text. I thought I had the dark mode working on that, but I guess not. Funicode, which does this, and then, you know, it translates into different text types. that you can copy and paste into social media or wherever. That was fun to do. That took about a day. Didn't take that long, but I got to work on. I've got to think through other productivity like tools, because like my mind immediately goes to like playful things, like the alien computer terminal, like where every time you hit refresh, it's a different alien. Why is that? Like, why would anybody? Why? I don't know. It was fun. And it was creative. And I did it. I made this. That's what's so exciting about what's happening today. Could anybody have done this? Yes. Did anybody do this? No. All right, so now we're going to see if it patched the issue that I was seeing here. If not, I'll roll back. Because I was pretty happy with the way it was before. We'll see. It's building the code. It's baking the code. It's baking right now. All these things, all these small details are important. They add up. They add up to a better product, right? So you might ask, well, Chris, why are you doing all this? Well, if people want to work with me, they want to know, what have you done? How creative are you? Dude! Like, where do you get your ideas from? Dude, seriously? Seriously. So, anyway, all this was done in about, I would say all of this was done in pretty much a month's time. All the stupidity. I don't know if I have a favorite thing that I've done on here. You know, some might say, oh, Perillo 95. Perillo 95 is the best. I don't know if have you tried Perillo 95 yet? Friday? Maybe? Nope. Dang it. I gotta wait a few hours for that to happen. Magic 8 Ball. Ask a yes or no question. Will I get the grass online tonight? Ask. Outlook not so good. Oh crap. That's not good. Look, and even look, the start menu even works. Cascades out, organized and stuff. You can right click the menus. You can maximize any one of these things. This was all vibe coded from scratch. You can mute it. You can see the time. And you can close the windows. You can move them all around. All of it. Vibe coded. Everything. Everything here was vibe coded. Live or behind the scenes. Okay. Back to this. Oh god, that's horrible. No, I didn't like that. This is where I go back to. This is what I did. Let me show you how I deal with this when it starts getting really messy. I scroll back and I do this. First of all, I roll back to previous code, copy the code out. So I like it. And then I re-upload it. So now Touchgrass over on Perillo.com. It's got the Chris Perillo link. Everything's fine, but there's just some things that I want to do. But this is where at this point where it's not doing what I want and really starting to screw things up, that is where I open a new Gemini quote-unquote terminal, a chat. Oops. And I go back. Oh crap! I go back to the original text that I wanted to feed it. Drag and drop the latest HTML file on there. And then I'm basically starting from scratch. So I can kill this chat. This chat is done. It was screwing things up. I didn't like it. It wasn't doing a very good job. So I've got what I want, right? I've got everything working the way that I want, well enough that it's not buggy. It's not doing, anything that I don't want. And I could, I could link it out. I could go over to all my friends and say, hey, touch grass. Just doing stupid things, right? You feel me? Y'all feel me? It's still thinking. So this I asked it to fix the one thing. This is on fresh. I asked it to fix one thing and it's still thinking about it. Still. Yeah, I know there's got to be like a way to do that. I just don't know what it is yet. I don't know what it is. I'm sure we'll get there eventually. Ooh, shit. Oh crap. Wait, hang on. That was. Okay, we're rebuilding. We're trying. It's gonna try. Because I gave it basically what I did was give it a fresh start. I decided, hey, you're going all over the map. We've already addressed those problems, but you're looping back on things we've already kind of fixed. So what I want is very clear. And so I created a new chat, having it focus specifically on the fix that I want it to make. So make the cascading menu feel more seamless. That's what I'm saying. So this is a brand new regeneration. Although I don't like the idea of Touchgrass and interactive simulation by Chris Perillo. I don't need it to be by Chris Perillo. And I don't understand why it keeps going to chris.perillo.com either. Because, that just pops back to this. But, oh well. As long as I got the redirects in place, I don't care. And there is no Perillo LLC. It's Locker Gnome Inc. But, oh well. There we go. That's better. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. It's cleaner. It's easier. Everything's in place. Nothing jarring. I much appreciate that. It's just cleaner. Finishing, y'all, this is all about product. This is all about product, okay? You've got to, think about all the details. All the details. All of them. The finer details. This is details, like how that menu cascades out, right? How that link appears, etc. There's double HR. There's 8 horizontal rules between the last slider and Chris Perillo. Well, should only be one. How do I want to do this? There should only be one. That'll clean it up. Moreover, there should be a a horizontal rule above max blade length for parity. All right, we're gonna make some adjustments. Just making adjustments, finer details, finer points. I'm just so happy. I gotta tell you, I'm just so happy. All right, we're gonna go over to the arcade here. Oops. Here's a code. I don't know if you knew this. You can go up, up, down, down, and it launches into this. Title, touch grass, and the category is play on. Image URL is touch grass PNG. HTML is touch grass HTML. It gives me the code that I need to make it. Touch and interact with a virtual lawn. There we go. Tags, fun, simulator. Okay, general JavaScript object. So now I can copy that. I can add it to the if I go into the arcade index, we're going to edit this in. So theoretically, if we go back to this page, touch grass should be on here now. No? Oh wait, hang on. Now touch grass should be on here. There it is, touch grass. Okay, so that works. Although the description is a little too long, so we need to edit that down. And let's try it again. There we go. Touch grass is now on the arcade. Filtered out through play on, touch grass, 3D simulation, built in less than 2 hours, easily under 2 hours. And there's one more, I guess there's, oops. Wait a second, did I? Wait a minute, what happened? No. That's not, those aren't the last instructions I gave it. This is where it gets really weird. Okay. Okay, so now it's got 1 HR, 2 HR. Okay, we're good. We're good. Now, you see what I'm saying? I hit refresh. This had disappeared. This was completely gone. Like I said, Google Gemini is gets really weird at times. But it seems to have fixed the issue. Okay, so now we get the code, share, copy contents, edit touch grass. Ooh, actually, one thing I need to add. I need to add one thing. Where the frick is the... Okay, so I need to add one thing here. Give me a second. I need to add the... Don't ask me why I'm the Google Analytics, because like I can't. Google Analytics is incomprehensible these days. No, I didn't say, hey Google, dumb shit. No, stop. Okay, so now theoretically, here we go. Touch grass. Max blade length. All right, I think I like this. Okay, that's that. Got our defaults uploaded, although I do need to change some of that JSON data, don't I? Creator, publisher. Oh, I need to take that out, don't I? I don't need it to be by Chris Pirillo. I'm updating the metadata for it. Everything else looks good. This is uploaded. Y'all can play with it right now. Oh, thank you for the super sticker. Very appreciated. This is a vlog camera. No, seriously, you have no idea how much I appreciate it, Clean. Very much. Does the vlog camera used to use the modified lens still? It does, but I haven't heard from him, Tyler, in ages. HD hat, haven't heard from him in ages. Anymore, I just use the phone. And in an upcoming vlog, well, the next one I'm doing is when we visited the Goonies house with my brother. But then I've got Meta glasses that I'm going to be doing a full vlog in. It's not going to be great quality, but they're all shot from glasses, which should be interesting, to say the least. Wait, hang on. There's still a hefty amount of color flashing that happens on page load. Okay, hang on. Touch grass. Brown, black, brown and I see brown and black. Maybe it should just be black on page load. No brown, no white. Gonna see if I can fix this last little thing. Glitch Tris got updated. My damn browser I took care of. I love a clean desktop. Man, I love a clean desktop. Let me get a 3D print going too. Can I incorporate a hand? I'd imagine that's possible. I'd imagine that's possible. I did. Ikafar, I did. We went to the Goonies house, so that'll be in the next vlog. And I assume y'all have been watching the vlog, because you got introduced to my girlfriend, Gretchen, who is amazing. And if you're not familiar with my girlfriend, Gretchen Yanover, she's a cellist. You can buy her CDs. You can listen to her online on her website, or, you know, stream everywhere. I love Bridge Across Sound. But Lighthouse is easily my favorite. Easily, right there. Lighthouses. My God. Lighthouse is breathtaking. My favorite by far. Like, almost immediately became my favorite. That's Gretchen. So listen to Gretchen. Listen. Ooh, see, look. See, it screwed it up. Any way to stop the white from flashing? So I feel good. Oh, hang on. I gotta add the. got to add that code, don't we? To add to the bottom of the document for the body. Oh crap. I edited those two things too, didn't I? Shit. Let me see if it mitigates this before I do it. Title of the page should just be, title of the page should just be, and the JSON organization is simply proper noun. I wish I could listen to her music as I was doing this, but I can't, so. Okay, how does that work? Not a lot of lines on this thing. Okay, we're gonna do this. Just these are fine. These are finishing touches, really, more than anything. I've got to get the vibe coding mods. I don't know. Message mods. I still haven't heard back from them. On Reddit, which sucks. No shilling. Blatant self-promotion of commercial services is not a vibe. It's not a vibe. I love seeing people use what it is that I've done. It's just fun. It's stupid, but fun. Change page title, update the publisher, add the Google Analytics. Great. So I want to get this all on the latest working code because it changed the background flashing around or whatever. I don't want it to flash. Wait, did it really truly add the code? Okay, it did. Right. Let me make sure. Okay. I'm really, really sensitive to like color flashing stuff. It just annoys the shit out of me. Grass, interactive 3D simulation. Everything seems to be good. Perillo.com. Oh, let's just go to the arcade. Sometimes it's just easy to go to the arcade rather than individual links. Let me refresh. Hard refresh. It's great. Touch area looks good. Max length looks great. Density. Looks amazing. Okay, that's great. I think we're good. I think we did it. Oh, I haven't even played with APIs yet. Icafar, for sure. I haven't even come close. I'm going to get this posted over everywhere. Over everywhere? That made no sense. I've got to do that too. 2 more things I got to do tomorrow, but I can do those offline. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in for another vibe coding session. We saw, quite a few updates tonight. Choose your own adventure. If you got something that you'd like to see me do, let me know. You could probably do it yourself, but I'd also be interested in kind of taking a stab at something. Especially, I've got to think more about like more work related, like less playful, more productive. But interested in trying new games, creating new games, playful things. That seems to be where I love living, these playful areas. But thank you for tuning in, supporting in whatever way you see fit. I've got the Discord server that's up, with all the pushes, the newsletter, etc. If you subscribe, and that is like Greg, who is a subscriber, that's very appreciated. No, Greg, you missed it. You totally missed it. We just updated tonight in real time, Touch Grass. So it is now available. I have when someone tells you to touch grass, you can go to the simulator and touch grass. This was vibe coded tonight in real time in 2 hours, less than 2 hours, like close to like maybe an hour 15 or so. Everything else has just been putting finishing touches on it and cleaning things up. So anyway, thank you once again for tuning in. Greg, you came along at the wrong time. Well, the right time. There's never a wrong time to tune into a live stream, but I'll be continuing the regular Twitch stream, the 24/7 stream. Sometimes I pull up my vibe coding window. Pixel knows this very well. He's been around for a few weeks now, because a lot of the vibe coding stuff that I do is not just at the specified times of Tuesday and Thursdays. It's just more putting a finer point on it. I'm going to continue doing what I do. Hopefully you will continue what you do. Thanks again for supporting, subscribing, chatting, engaging, doing what you do, because I love doing what I do. I love being creative. And by the way, can you hear that squeak? It's not as bad as it was, because I got some, I put some silicone spray back there, and it's better than it was. No, thank you, Pixel. I appreciate you being around. You're a good sounding board. Yeah, absolutely, Jamie. Very happy to have you here. I'll be back on. Well, I mean, I'm always around, of course, but next Tuesday I'll have a new vibe coding idea / project that I might want to do. We'll see where it goes. I like doing this every Tuesday and Thursday, trying different tools. But like I said, Google Gemini has pretty much been it for me. This has been fun to do, fun to create. Now y'all get to play with it as well. So have fun in the arcade. I love you. I appreciate you. And at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices. See you on Twitch and Discord and everywhere in between. Feel free to follow everywhere.